fixing your plank or strengthening your plank should always be your goal during your entire health and fitness journey. And the plank is such an easy exercise because it involves just being on the ground in a forearm position. It's so easy that it's easy to butcher. So some of the common faults that we always see in the plank, one, your start position. A lot of people will start from here, walk their hands out on the ground, and then just go here, butt up in the air. They really truly don't get into a good plank. Your sit-up is crucial just like any other exercise, and that starts with your spine in a nice, properly engaged position. I like to have everybody start with their knees on the ground like so, same way you would almost for push-up on your knees. Forearms on the ground, wrists out in front of your elbows, and from here, bring our toes up towards our knees and driving then into leg extension. If you notice, my spine never moved. I went from here and drove straight back. Here, straight back. Here I'm able to create tension through the ground, which should translate into my body. However, this is where the plank goes wrong. Common faults that we see here are hanging out in our shoulders. We got closer to the ground here. We almost go into that downward dog position where we take the tension out of our legs, push our butt up in the air. These are two common faults through each joint complex, through the shoulders here, through the hips here. And if you notice, if I get up from this position, it translates into this position. Hunched over position, common to our daily posture that we often are seen in. The plank, as I mentioned, is an exercise where you need to strengthen. To get out of these positions of hanging out in our shoulder or through our hips, through our shoulder, if we focus on this first. First we create tension through the ground. So if we find ourselves and everything dropping down or fatiguing from here, we focus on pushing through the ground. And we focus on a little bit of an upper rounded back position where our shoulders can wrap forward and then plant into the ground. So going from here to here. Same with the hips. We go up here like this. That just tells us that we don't have enough tension through the feet. So a proper setup for the plank starts knee position, spine long. Toes are pulled up towards our knees. We're able to then push through the ground to round the back out so slightly, and then to push the hands this way to engage our body back in towards our toes, and then through the toes, lifting straight up. When we lift straight up from that position, we're able to create a long and strong position, squeezing the glutes, our quads, and our abs while pushing the ground away from us this way and this way. If and when it gets hard and you start to fatigue, no problem, take one knee to the ground. And then if you need a little more assistance, taking the other knee to the ground. My toes are still being driven into the ground to create the tension. And then you can also just move those knees and legs. And when you're done, you're here, you walk back away. The plank is essential for every movement that we do. And it's important that we know how to develop tension from our upper body and our lower body and to create the central tension in our core. Make your plank stronger, make it better, continue to develop that. Even though it's an easy exercise, add it with time, add it for reps, and continue to practice that every day.